The Warriors have a serious problem. It's been plaguing them since Steve Kerr became head coach. There's no way they're winning an NBA Finals this year if they don't fix it. Good luck getting out of the play-in, let alone winning the finals. On this episode of Warriors Digest, we're going to talk about that issue, turnovers. It destroyed their chances of winning against the Pelicans today. So did their three-point defense, which we'll touch on. And how did that loss to the Pelicans affect them in the play-in? Goodbye having a home game, and we'll talk about that. And lastly, Draymond Green made history tonight no other player in the NBA has ever done before. What is it? Stay tuned to find out. Welcome to Warriors Digest. This is the newest channel, a part of Digest Media. We're so happy to be in the family. My name is Randy Silver. I'll be here with you on all of Warriors Digest, pregame, postgame, breaking news, off-season, in-season, anything you need. Warriors Digest is your go-to channel. The Mavs Digest started last month and they already have 1,000 plus followers. Can we break that record in 3 days? Can we get 1,000 followers by the end of the season Sunday? Warriors fans, I know you have it in you. Please subscribe. Let's take this to the moon. Warriors turnovers. Oh, how many times have you all heard this? Warriors had turnovers. We know it's their kryptonite. They love to play fast. But sometimes they play too fast for their own good. Steph dribbling around. Usually he's good with the ball. Sometimes, like tonight, he is very, very careless. Errant passes. That's why they lost tonight, 114 to 109. And look at that second quarter. They were great at home in the first quarter, up by 9. However, 45 to 22 in the second quarter. Are you kidding me? Terrible. And you know how many turnovers they had in that? 9 turnovers in the second quarter. 9 turnovers. And I'm just reading here for you. Those 9 turnovers created 21 points for the Pelicans. Let's go back to that. There's no way you're going to win a game when you give up that many turnovers in one quarter in that margin. This is the NBA. The Pelicans are a playoff team. You're not going to win. They're too good of a team to give them that many points. Let's look at the stats for the Warriors. When they commit 15 turnovers in a game, they're 16 and 15. In this game, they committed 16 turnovers. 16 turnovers. So this stat actually is now 16 and 16. When they commit 13 turnovers in the game, 29 and 24. A little bit better, right? Plus 5. When they commit 10 turnovers in a game, 39 and 31, plus 8. So we know they commit a lot of turnovers. That's what happens when you pass the ball a lot. They're high paced, they're quick tempo. But you're shooting yourself in the foot. There's too many turnovers. You need to play smart. They like to go fast up the court and try to make the second, third pass, which is good. But if it's not there, hold the ball and just set up your offense. Maybe go some ISO. And it's really costing them. And it's frustrating as a fan. I'm sure for you watching as well. Just that second quarter, again, I have to show it, was just all turnovers. There were 4 or 5 possessions in a row where they didn't even get a shot up because there was a turnover coming up. Steve Kerr called one timeout, which was cool and all, but he needed to call more and more and more. And they just got blown out. And it's extremely, extremely frustrating. And this shows right here again in the graph. Look at that second quarter. The blue is the Warriors. They were up. And then by the end of the half, they were down. They kind of got close towards the fourth quarter. They pulled in within 3. You can't give a team that many points advantage and expect to come back. Even when you're Warriors, you can shoot well. So it's pretty frustrating there, I'm not going to lie. When we look at the team stats, what really calls out to me right here, again, the turnovers, we talked about the turnover points off for turnovers, 21 points in that second quarter, only 4 points the rest of the game. What we did really well in the game, look at the rebounds, 53 to 38, out rebound them by 15, 42 to 33 defensively, 11 to 5 offensively, just killed them on the boards. But when you give up that many turnovers, you're not going to do well because yes, you're getting the rebounds and you're getting the opportunity to go on your offense, but then you're giving the ball right back. So that's why. And then that cost you the game. And the other thing as well, as you can see, 3 points. So let's take you to point number 2, which again, 3-point defense was abysmal today. It's been decent throughout the season, but there are games when We get a taste of our own medicine. Just really bad. Last week against the Lakers, we made 26 threes, shooting, I think it was around 41 threes, and it was the highest percentage of threes made ever in the NBA. What did we do today? We gave up 20 of 38. 20 times 3, 60 points off of threes. 13 times 3, 39. So you're losing a turnover battle, and you're giving up 60 points on threes. Good luck winning. The fact that we were even within 4 points, 5 points at the end of the game is impressive, and congratulations to the team. But are you kidding me? You can't give up that many threes. And who did well for the Pelicans? Give props to McCollum, 8 of 13. When he was on Portland, him and Damian loved playing the Warriors. They went off multiple times. So Warriors are very test San Francisco fans, Oakland fans. When he played over at Oracle, and they're still there, they're used to McCollum going off. Murphy, though, 6 of 9. That can't happen. Murphy going for 6 for 9. You can't allow a role player to go 6 for 9. That's going to crush you. And look at everybody else. Zion, 26 points. That's going to happen. Jones, 13. He went 2 for 5 from 3. Overall, again, 20 of 38. Just too many threes made. Warriors, 13-34 as we talked about. Steph, 33 points. Clay, 19. Wiggins, 18. Jackson, 10. Green, 0. Steph had 16 points in the fourth quarter, but again, it was a little bit too late at that point when you're giving up that many threes and turnovers. And that takes you into the play-in standings and the playoff picture. It's not looking good, Warrior fans. We were 9-1 going into this game in the past 10. So now we're 8-2 in the past 10. Warriors have fallen to 10th in the playing picture. We started the day in 9th. Lakers were in 10th. Kings in 8th. Kings lost to the Suns. Lakers beat Memphis. Lakers moved up 2 spots. So they're sitting pretty. They have the chance to win 2 games to move into the playoffs. Nuggets lost tonight. They lost crazy to the Spurs. They gave up a 20-point lead, and they fall to 3. Great for the Lakers. I'm sure they'd rather play the Thunder if they make it in versus having to play the Nuggets. Warriors, we're going to Sacramento. And the good thing, though, is we beat Sacramento last year in the playoffs, as you know. My girlfriend is from Sacramento. I want to say it was game 5, if I remember correctly, when we went in there and we won. Or it was game 4, one of them. But anyways, it was wild. It was fun. We obviously won game 7 in Sacramento as well. So we know we can do it. But you don't want to make that something you have to go do because Sac fans get loud and they get proud. One thing to note, you do see that the Kings 45-35, Warriors 45-36. What if they end up with the same record? What would that mean? Kings own the head-to-head. So Kings 6-2, Warriors 5-3. Kings will get that 9th seed. So basically, Kings need to lose out with the Warriors being able to win, and they have a chance. Kings, again, they lost to Phoenix. Trailblazers, they play Sunday. Warriors, who do we play on Sunday? We play the Jazz. We should beat the Jazz. Kings should beat the Trailblazers. Both of those teams have nothing to play for, meaning we're probably locked into the 10 seed. We're going to be traveling from San Francisco to Sacramento and have to play them. Now, this could be fun because who's also moving to Sacramento? Oakland A's. So Sacramento could say, hey, we're taking your baseball team and we're going to knock your basketball team out of the playoffs. Play-in. Big brother, little brother in the Bay Area. That would be a rivalry. I got faith in my Warriors, but it's not a scenario you want to deal with. So Warriors fans, comment your thoughts. What do you think? Are you happy that we're going to be most likely playing the Kings in the play-in? Are you excited to be going to Sacramento? Are you going to make it not light the beam because we're going to win that baby? Comment your thoughts. And of course, let us know. And we're going to have everything here on the channel. And lastly, as I mentioned before, Draymond Green makes history tonight. A little bit tongue-in-cheek because it is a cool stat, but it's something that maybe he probably isn't happy with. But I'll listen to his podcast and I'll do a video and let you know what he says because he definitely will talk about it. Draymond Green is the first player in NBA history to record a double-double without attempting any shots. No free throws, no field goals. What was his stat line? 35 minutes played, 12 rebounds, 11 assists, no field goals, no threes, no free throws, no nothing, a -6. Crazy. Your starting center, starting power forward, 0 points, 0 shots. We need that from him. He needs to be able to do the pick and roll with Steph, so that way Steph's not doing everything on his own. Clay's not doing everything on his own. When he rolls, either A, he's coming up with the ball, and then he's getting picked, and he does either the fake pass and he goes to the basket, or vice versa. He is doing the one where he's standing there, sets the screen, and then he rolls and he gets the drop off. That helps set up the offense for everybody. It gets us easier threes. It gets better twos. And then it just makes the defense have to sag down into the paint, allowing us to have more free-flowing motion offense. So him not scoring and him not scoring because there were no shots is a detriment. And I'm sure something he says he needs to be more aggressive on the offensive end. Players who record the double-double without scoring a point: Norm Van Leer, Josh Giddey, and Thomas Satoransky. And now Draymond Green. But all of them had a field goal attempt or free throw in their game. Draymond Green did not. And that is why he's the only player in NBA history to have this box score where you see 0 zeros across the board for shooting, become the first player in NBA history to record a double-double without attempting any shots. Congratulations, Draymond. And unfortunately, Warriors fans, not congratulations tonight, because we lost to the Pelicans, and we're going to be locked in most likely to that 10th seed, having to go on the road to play Sacramento. And then if you win that game, either having to play the Lakers, Suns, or Pelicans, whoever falls into that seed and loses that game in the 7-8. Warriors Digest is here for you all. So happy to get this started. Thank you for watching. Comment your thoughts. We'll be back before next game. Bye, y'all.